Okay, welcome to my first ever BlogCast. It's a video of me reading a blog that's posted as a podcast to YouTube. I don't understand it either, but I was at a YouTube conference last week and I got somewhat inspired by the idea of making YouTube content. And this idea came out. It was at dinner. It was with other creators. What can I say? If it's terrible, we'll stop. But here's the first post that I want to go through today. Somebody asked me at dinner, how do I brainstorm by myself? And one of the tactics that I love is the tactic in this blog post. Take a wonder wander. David Ogilvy said that the majority of businessmen are incapable of original thinking because they're unable to escape the tyranny of reason. I love that quote because for me, when I hear it, I go, I can think originally, but how do I escape the tyranny of reason? Is reason tyrannical? No, it's great reason. It's powerful. It's effective. I'm reasonable, right? I don't want to be unreasonable. And so we have a hard time with that quote. Here's the thing. One of the ways you can escape the tyranny of reason, if you accept the premise that original thinking requires that you let go of reason, one of the ways that you can escape the tyranny of reason is by taking a wonder wander. It's basically a way to spark fresh thinking by taking a problem in hand or in mind, as it were, and walking around and entertaining the possibility of unexpected connections and the relevance of the unexpected to the problem that you're working on. So we tell folks at Stanford this all the time. We write about it in Idea Flow. We can basically say, for example, I'm reading from the blog post here, how can I get my customers to try our products, right? You can go on a walk and you can say, hey, I walked past the school playground. What does a playground tell me about this? Like maybe how we could showcase or show things, right? A BMW passes by. How would BMW think about this problem? Maybe an options package that you could customize, right? A stoplight. What would a stoplight tell me? Maybe we give people a yellow light before a product runs out. A nail salon. What does a nail salon tell me, right? You can have different options by the checkout, right? All of these are simply provocations where I take a constraint, in this case, something that's in the physical world, and collide it with the problem that I'm working on. I mean, Arthur Kessler said, creativity is the collision of apparently unrelated frames of reference. And so one thing that you can do is you can go collide your mind with all sorts of different interesting things in the world. That is a way you can brainstorm by yourself. The challenge of brainstorming by myself is I'm here, I'm alone with my thoughts, and what do I do about it? And when you recognize that really an idea is just a connection and creativity is the collision of apparently unrelated frames of reference, then what you can do is say, I'm going to go collide my brain with lots of conceptual inputs and see what happens. Okay, if you're stuck on a problem, ideas aren't flowing, the best thing you can do is leave your space. You want to think out of the box? Get out of the box. Tune in next week for another blogcast and let me know what you think. Maybe I'll never do this again. We'll see.